For the healthiest bang, I always use protection. Heat protection from Redken's acidic bonding concentrate leave-in. It keeps my hair stronger.
Whoa. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Welcome back. Hopefully, hold on. You are all doing well. Oh, God. I'm also doing well. Oh, Lord. Anyway, what's going on? Sorry for the late start today. If you've been following me through last week, you would know that I've been starting a little later because I've been working on something in the background. Nothing like Blender related or stream related, just like some random garbage, whatever. And I stayed out extra today to finish it, and it is now finished. So this should happen anytime soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. What's going on? Other than that, I don't know. Let's check the news, shall we? What's going on? Alright. Oh, sick. I'll save that. Oh, shit. Whoops. So yeah, what's going on? I'm back. Welcome back. Yesterday, what was yesterday? Did I stream yesterday? Oh no, I wanted to stream yesterday. I was actually going to, but then something came up right as I was about to start. You'd be surprised how often that happens on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. Although now thinking about it, I think the schedule might be a bit fucked this week. I think I might not be able to stream tomorrow. TBH. But I will be able to stream, I think, Thursday and Friday as well. I'll need to ask. Sorry, the schedule just sort of got a bit jumbled up. Um, oh, that's nice. Um, sorry, what am I trying to say? But yeah, I don't know. We'll try our best today, even though we started an hour later. The goal for today, obviously, is to fix the last thing I need to fix with ENA, which is her hand mouth. We were about to do that last week on Friday. Was it Friday? I don't remember, but I think, was it Summer Game Fest that happened that distracted me? Something happened that got me distracted. Yeah, I think it was the Summer Game Fest. Happened on, I think, Friday? Question mark. Oh yeah, it was Friday. I remember now. And so I only got to finish the hand eye, but I need to do the hand mouth. And once that's done, I can move over to Unity and start getting her ready for that. I guess there's a slight issue with the fact that her texture for her game version is a little whack. It didn't like bake perfectly, I realized. Once I was, because I've been fixing up the textures in my free time. Because some of the textures needed some refinement, I guess. And I realized that specifically the barbecue textures ended up being messed up in a few areas. I'll show what I'm talking about, so you guys can get the drill. But I only thought about that right now because I kind of forgot about it until just right now because I wasn't able to do any sort of blendering this morning. Sadly, I've been working on that thing that I just mentioned. What am I looking at? Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah. So I guess technically we won't be able to move her into VRChat because the textures aren't done. I have to refine like a few specific bits, and like I said, I'll highlight the bits that I was sort of talking about. Well, that's cool. And yeah. But we can still move her into Unity, and we could still make sure that every other part of her works. I think the only thing I need to worry about now that she's in Unity is, I think, the spring bones, or like the fizz bones. I think they're called the VRM fizz bones for her hair, and I think that's about it. Everything else, I've checked the toggles last time; they all work. What else have I had to check? All the toggles work. She works. There isn't any issues, at least from what I can see, with like major clipping issues or anything like that. So yeah. So instead of like uploading her to VRChat, since technically the textures aren't done, what I instead could do is once the VRChat version is done, since I know it will work even though the textures aren't perfect, I could go over and try to do her not VRChat, sorry, her VTubing / Warudo version, the VRM and the .warudo. I could work on that because like the VRChat version, all I need to do is get it ready in Unity, and then I could just update the textures, and they'll automatically update in Unity once those are done. And then I could upload the VRChat one, and I could upload the VRM one and the Warudo one basically at the same time. And just yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. We'll see how much we could do today. With the limited time that we have. Oh. Cool. Oh, cool. Anyway, So yeah, we'll also talk about today. What is it? Oh, I do want to see this. Okay. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we could probably talk today about the Xbox sort of state of play that happened, I think, on Sunday. There's some interesting reveals that I didn't talk about during the weekend because I was gaming. Um we could also talk about Steam Next Fest, which is happening. It started yesterday, and a lot of games have demos, and it's also showing a bunch of other games that we could potentially try out on stream. Because what is it? We tried. Oh wait, what? Oh, here it is. Um, we tried out. What was it? Like Jump. What was it called again? Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Jump Ship. We tried Jump Ship. I also downloaded Wildgate, the demo for that, which I believe is also like a space game, but I think that one's a bit more competitive. And there's a few others we could download. I think I have some wish-listed games that have demos now available to try out. We could also just try out whatever. Sorry, I don't mean to like do that a lot, but you know, what is this? All Will Fall, open beta. There's a lot of like, yeah. There's a lot basically. So we could probably do this during the week. We can play some shit. Why am I saying sorry, I'm like now become aware of it since I made fun of it. Yeah, there's a lot we could do. We'll see what interests me, and then we'll try some things out. Usually people on my view page sort of like talk about the games that they find interesting or good or that I should try out. I tend to take people's suggestions to heart when it comes to that, because, you know, there's a shit ton of games, and sometimes you can't tell if a game is good or not, or the sort of type of game that it is, just based on, like, title and the sort of few-second clip video and the sort of, what would you even call this, like the thumbnail, I guess? I don't know. So there's a few things you could try out. We'll see that later, though. For now, we should actually get started on the Blender side before I waste too much more time just rambling. But yeah, what's been going on? Deep Rock has been fun. I'm glad to be back on that since I kind of stopped once Night Rain came out. Night Rain is also really good. It's a very different sort of feel, the two games. Let's get started before I even like start rambling. I could ramble about that stuff in a bit. Okay, so like I said, the game version of this character kind of is a little messed up. The biggest example is the mouth. I fixed it, but I think it's too thick. But if I bring it down by one, it's like too thin. So it's a very like it's a very big struggle trying to choose which sort of size I like. I might just leave it like that because it stands out more. But it's specifically this hand. For some reason, the wrist, as you could see, or well, that's not the wrist. The forearm is didn't bake correctly. And especially the fingers. As you could see, the fingers were also they're like very smudged, which is why I was looking over here. So I want to try to fix that. The issue that I'm having is that if I fix it on this version, wait, hold on. Okay, no, never mind. If I fix it on this version, then I'm going to have to fix it on the extra version as well. And I was thinking maybe I could just take this once it's done, once I'm like done fixing it up, and I could just put it back into UCU Paint and then apply the green filter. But I think there's areas where I don't want the green filter applied. Oh, maybe I could create a mask. Oh, that could work, actually. Oh, yeah, that could work. Oh, okay. That could work. I need to test out if the green affects the black outline, because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't. Because, you know, black is like the darkest color. So putting green over it shouldn't affect the tint of it. That's my only gripe, because the sort of outline bits are so small that if I want to also mask that stuff, then it's going to take forever. But I guess it wouldn't take as long as having to fix everything up again. That actually works. Okay, I'm glad I got my ideas out, started thinking out loud. But yeah, and most of the reason for this is because if we use the unbaked version, it's using a clamp system which doesn't bake very well. I'm realizing this now. I really like the clamp system, and I think it looks nice. But the issue is that the clamp system doesn't 100% like show where the final texture is going to be, because obviously the final texture uses pixels, and obviously pixels this small cannot be this refined, so they end up coming up very smudged, which I think still looks decent. You know, it's not like the worst thing ever, but you know, compared this to the unbaked version, this is like way more refined. But obviously I can't do that unless, I guess, like if I raise the resolution, but I always use 2K resolutions when it comes to my models, just because it's kind of like a nice middle ground. I guess between 1K and 4K. So yeah, I kind of just have to make do by sort of going through them. And also, like I said, they get smudged. They get like this, where there's like, it's not 100% like one color or the other, which makes it look a bit more smudged than it should be. And so I have to go in and I have to like select the black color, and I have to like fix up the edges, and I have to select the other color and fix up these edges as well. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried a whole bunch of things with like the rebake. I've used way more samples. I haven't really touched like any of these settings down here. But yeah, it doesn't. I actually did try out some of these settings, to be honest, and they didn't seem to change much, which is a bit of a shame. Because like I said, it's pixel based, so I can't make it look like it does on this. The Blender version looks amazing. The other versions are going to look a little less shit, or a little more shit. But from far away, you could hardly ever tell. Which is like the main thing, the main goal. Anyway, that's what I was doing in my free time. But now I need to fix the mouths. That's what I was doing last time. I think the heads I can delete. Hold on. Because the only reason why I made these heads, this one I made as a sort of extra, just in case I fucked something up, I could always fall back to it. And then this one was made, I believe, before I started moving the shape keys. I think? Question mark? Wait, they both have shape keys. What is this one then? I don't remember. Oh, I think this is before I deleted one side and applied the mirror modifier. Oh no, did I do that? I don't think I did I? No, I think I did. I think that is what that is. Oh, but then I found out last time that the mirror modifier doesn't work too well, because she's technically not 100% symmetrical when it comes to like her hands. It's a little weird. I don't know. I found it very weird. How did I do this before? Because I did do it for the eyes, and I left it out the hands. I wish I would have done this during the time, so I wouldn't like have to sort of work my way backwards. So what is this? This is the mouth, hand. Also, they're like super fucking small, so you could hardly ever tell. Oh yeah, so that one doesn't matter because that one got disconnected. This is the extra, so it doesn't matter right now. Okay, so this one has the mirror modifier, and this one doesn't. Oh, okay, this one I think I made a copy of so that I could transfer over the shape keys. The issue with this one is that she has some weird, or she has like the cat shape keys applied, although maybe it shouldn't matter. I'm trying to think. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, let me bring back the web body and web body low so I could like make sure that these are in the right spot. Because what is this? This is like wrong, right? I mean, that works as intended, but this doesn't. That's the right place for it to be. And then with this one, I guess this would be the right place for it to be. What the hell? Oh, and what else has happened? I guess it doesn't matter right now because I'm only doing Blender. I did get a new extension cord. I got it yesterday, so hopefully we're gonna have to test it out, sadly. But hopefully that means that if I run like too many programs or I run like an intensive game, I should be able to also have the air conditioner on during the hot days, because the days are only going to get hotter as we get closer to summer. So, you know, the fact that my computer couldn't handle running my computer as well as the air conditioner kind of made it so I just cooked in my own room. Hopefully it should be better now, but I guess, you know, we're going to have to see. This is what I mean, though. The mirror isn't perfect, and I forgot how I fixed it with the eyes. I think at some point, I think I applied the mirror because then that meant that the weights were the same on both sides. Yeah. All right, let's try this. I did make a copy for a reason. So yeah, I think for the eyes, I applied the mirror modifier because then it fixes the weight painting. And then I just moved the eye into the right position. And then checked the shape keys to make sure that they were all right. And I think that was all I did. Although, how did I bypass the whole armature thing? Wait, hold on. Let me test to make sure that this even works with the head. Oh, yeah, I need to bring the heads back, specifically this one. Alright, that works. About this side. That seems to work too. Okay, so that seems to work. I guess I only applied the mirror modifier, but not the armature, which makes sense, because I don't want to do that. That'd be too messy, I feel like, trying to fix, I mean. Alright. So, I need to get rid of all the shape keys. Yeah. And the only shape keys I need to put back are the AOCH and the show hand mouth. Because the show the other mouths will happen or will be added on once I combine it back with the original mouth. And then what else? Oh, but before I combine it back to the original mouth, I do want to apply the cats, or use the cats add-on to create the other shape keys. So then when I combine it back, it should work perfectly fine in theory. I think it should be fine. Alright, let's do it. I did make a copy of it for a reason. And I think I even made an incremental save. So it should be fine, I think. Oh yeah, but then that happens. How do I fix that? Oh wait, no, it should be fine still. Alright, let's apply the mirror modifier. And then let us... How does the transferring of weight... Okay, we need to create a basic. And then transfer shape key. I think we have to select the first one you want to transfer to. Or the one we want to transfer from. Copy the active shape key of another. Yeah, so we have to get mouth. And then mouth 2. Oh, but I need to make sure that I'm selecting show hand mouth. Yeah, let's do that one first. And then we could organize it. Okay, we'll do that one. Transfer shape key. That kind of worked. It's a little off. It's like slightly too far down. But that's fine. I could just... Oops. I could slightly raise it up and might even bring it a bit closer as well. Oh wait, hold on. I need to be in edit mode. Oh, but I should only edit... Oh no, I should edit them both at the same time. But I do have to move the other side so it matches a bit closer. Alright, so let's go a little high. Like that, that's fine. And then we'll bring it inward a bit. I feel like I need to have some like land marker to tell me where to go on this side. I guess technically if I move it down it should line up, although it doesn't. Let's see, I guess we could try to do some like weird measuring. From that tip to that tip, that's 1 point... Oh shit, whoops. 0.101, I would say, right? Or just say 0.1. And then from this tip to this tip, it is 0.3. So it has to be a little bit more away. 0.13, sorry. So what is 0.13? If I were to... Like there? A very... a very, like, weird way of doing this, but if it works, I guess. I feel like that's too high up, though. Is that not? It's definitely too high. I think on this side it's not that high. Let me check just to make sure. I want things to be relatively the same. It's not going to be perfect, sadly, because like I said, the mirror modifier doesn't... she's not 100% symmetrical, but... Yeah, it hovers a little bit, just so that it doesn't clip into the hand too much. Alright, so let's test to see if this works. That does seem to work. It extends from far away. How about on this side? That one doesn't seem to extend from as far. But I think it should still be fine. The only issue is that, or at least this side doesn't matter too much. But on this side, we need to make sure that the mouth does not clip through the hand when it's in its, like, sort of rest position, which luckily doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know if I tested this out with the eye. Let's test it out again just to make sure. Let's see, where is it? Show hand face. Now that still seems to clip. So I do need to fix that, I think. It even clips on this side, which tells me that something's majorly... Oh, wait, no, does it clip? No, it doesn't. On that side, it doesn't. Does it clip on here? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, no, I'm fine. It's just it looked like it did because it's glowing. And from this sort of topwards perspective, it kind of looks like it does. But actually, it's fine. Alright, good. What else? Hold on. Alright, so that works. Next is transfer that one. That one clips. I guess I have to edit the shape keys. Oh shit, whoops. Since they seem to have broken. Since I've moved the mouth a little bit. That's fine though. It's not actually that hard, or shouldn't be that hard to fix. Just want to make sure that... Oh yeah, that's not perfect. This one needs to be more outward. Like that. And it also needs to be more closer to the edge, I feel like. Same on this side. They need to, like, swap positions or something. That works. Alright, I just need to make sure that it's fixed on the other side as well. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't mind fixing it. Better now than never. I guess. Actually, whoops, wrong one. Oof, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. Sorry, I was trying to think of something. Did I ever decide on what I'm gonna do with the... Because, you know, I remember I talked about it, like, a week ago or something, how, like... For the gray material, I'm gonna add a flip book. So that her mouth, this part of her mouth on the hand, I want it to be like a colorful static, because that's how it is in the show. But I also wanted to do something like that for the eyes. However, I forgot what I said, or I forgot if I was gonna do it or not. Because the issue is, I'd have to make a new material, or I'd have to make, Yeah, because I can't edit the mask of a material once it's in Unity. So I'd have to make like a duplicate of her eye socket that like I don't even know how this would work. It'd be crazy. I don't even know. It's probably not the best idea. And then how would you even activate it? You'd still have to have a second material, I think, which is what I don't want. So I think I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. Because I think before I thought that I was going to... I think I thought the heads were able to be toggled on and off, but because I have to hide the heads, it's sort of a bit of more pain in the ass to just have to add those like little features. So I think I decided against it, which is a bit of a shame because I did want it. But at least it'll be on the hands, so I'll still be using it and learning it. But it won't be like, I guess, as visible. Alright, what next? CH? Or O, sorry. What's even going on here? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I could see these to sort of get a glimpse of how it should look like. That looks fine. The O needs to be more centered, as well as... I think that's it. It just needs to be more centered. Wait, what the hell? Why is it hard cap at 90? Oh, did I change something? Hold on, I need to sneeze. Alright, there we go, sorry. I think I did accidentally change the range, the minimum range. Yeah. Because I think this one, it opens up more at the... Oh no, that seems pretty equal. Actually, it doesn't move. The back part... Oh no, that's the ah. Oops. Oh no, okay, it does move. Both of them moves pretty equidistant, I would say. And then that just sort of comes in, and it's sort of in the middle of the two. So with this one, I need to fix each side first, and then I'll worry about the sort of equidistance. Do you think I could use X symmetry now to fix these? Since I think technically everything should be symmetrized, right? Now that I applied the mirror modifier, it seems like that is the case. We'll try it out with this one. And if it doesn't work, then we won't do it again for the CH. Simple as. Whoops. Simple as. I wonder why they're so messed up. I guess the data is a little different. Alright, now I just have to move this more centered like that. I could actually move this down to be more on the line. Same as this one, I think. And that seems fine. I guess we could turn this one on as a sort of comparison. Yeah, I think this needs to come in a bit more. That one actually is fine, but... Or how does it look here? Yeah. Alright, and then last but... Oh, I need to check the other side just to see if X symmetry actually worked. Let's see. It did not. It worked the majority of the time, but it didn't work for this. So I'm going to turn off X symmetry so I don't repeat it on the other side. And there it does work. So for some reason the X symmetry isn't perfect, but it still does like 90% of the work for me, so I think I will still continue to use it. Alright, next. What's next? The CH. Which only opens up a little bit. It's kind of hard to do this sort of O-A-O-C-H with this, like, small little mouth and not a lot of, like, not a lot of points to control it. So, you know, I did my best. So that's all good, I think. This one's almost perfect. The only issue again is that these aren't 100% on the edge. This one can be brought up a little bit. This one can be brought down a little bit. And then I need to fix the material thing. So I have to swap these two. And I have to swap, whoops, these two. And then I think you should be fine where you're at. Yeah. Alright, let's check the other side to make sure that this got fixed. Okay, yeah, again. Only one side didn't get fixed, but it's such an easy fix that it's not that big of a deal. Was it only one side, or was it both sides? Oh, it was both sides, but this one's like on top, so it looks like it got fixed. But it didn't. Oh shit, it didn't get fixed at all. Oh! I forgot to turn on X symmetry. That's my bad. It's not even the fault of Blender. It's entirely my fault. I completely forgot to turn it on. And here I was about to rip it to shreds. This didn't do what I asked, but it's actually okay. Like probably, where is it? Oh wait, don't I have it here? Yeah, I do. Relax this a little bit so it remains a bit straighter. I do need to fix this though, because it reset them. Alright, and that should be fine. So now, okay, hold on. I'm gonna hide this one because I don't need you anymore. So now, or actually, hold on, let me make sure. Let me look at its shape keys. So yeah, it has all the VRChat shape keys. And that's, I think, all I need now. So, I'm going to go to cat. I'm going to go to Visamines. We're gonna go to mouth 2. We're gonna go O-C-H. We're gonna create Visamines. That seemed to work. I think it reset the Visamines. Yes, it did. So now we have that. That works. On this side, let's make sure that all the other ones still work. O-C-H. That seems to work. On this side as well. Alright, and now it has all the Visamines. So I think all I have to do now. Wait, does this still have show hand mounts? Oh yeah, it does. Now all I have to do is combine mouth to the original mouth. Like that. And then everything should have been slotted in place pretty much. So let me just quickly check. Does this work as intended? It appears so. Now I'm hoping that by applying the mirror modifier, it fixes the shape keying, or not the shape keying, sorry, the weight painting issue. We could try to test it out right now. Using the pose mode, but we won't really know until we bring it into VRChat, because, you know, that's where all the casual... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn this on. Let me try out all the VRChat Visamines to make sure that they're not broken. They shouldn't technically be broken since they've used OCH, and those I fixed up, so they should work as intended. But I guess I'm also checking to make sure that the mouth... Yeah, that still works. Okay, good. Whoops. So yeah, this all works. Good. Alright, let's... That means that I could delete the head 01 and 03 and mouth 01 and 03, because these were just to sort of help me do the thing. So I could delete those now. Oh shit, whoops. Don't save. Go back. I don't know why they didn't delete. I think I could have to delete them on here. There we go. Alright. Sick. Do I have everything else? Okay, I do. Alright. Let me test out the rig real quick to make sure that, I guess, the mouths are properly rigged. They should be. What do? I don't know what the sort of like default pose for VRChat is. Sort of have their hands a bit like that, I guess. And then they bring, I think, their wrist in a bit. Okay, that seems to be working here. How about on this side? That seems to be working there too. You think there... I don't know if I ever got concrete detail on why when I bring this over to Unity does this sort of like go inward like that. But even if it does that, it looks like the mouth shouldn't be affected by the sort of sudden movement. How about here? Nope, doesn't seem like it. So we should be fine. Hold on. Did I get a Did I get a message? It seems I did not. Ow. So yeah, that should be everything, I think. Oh wait. I feel like that shouldn't be behaving like this badly, but I feel like it worked fine. Wait, was there something wrong here that I remember? Because it's kind of like... Wait, hold on. I need to change the material back to... and a color so I could see it. Because is that not, like, lifted upwards a bit? Or am I wrong about that? Yeah, right? Is it the same on both sides? It is. Did I fix that or what's going on here? Hold on. Was it because of this? No, that's still fucked. Was it because of this? No, that's still fucked. It can't be because of this. Oh no, it's still fucked. Wait, what? Why is the shape wrong? Oh, it's because I fucking moved that. Sorry, my bad. I kind of forgot I did that. How do I change that again? There we go. Now let me do it to everyone. Ah, okay, so it should work fine. Sorry, that's my mistake. In trying to test something out, I low-key kind of fucked it up. Okay, that... I mean, it's still very, like... It's still quite off, but at least it's better than it was before. And this didn't cause any clipping issues when it was in Unity. But for some reason, when I tested it out right now and also last week, I felt like it wasn't as precise as I thought it was. I remember it being like a lot more precise. Especially when I bend the pinky. When I bend the pinky, that collapses, which leaves quite a bit of a gap. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's like unnoticeable, and that's why I left it like that. Anyway, let me make sure. Okay, we're gonna move this over to Unity now, because that is everything. Like I said, the textures aren't perfect, specifically for the game version, the barbecue version. Sadly, the what's it called? The painting didn't stick. if that makes sense. Or at least the outlines didn't stick too well. It's mostly the outlines that need to be fixed. Everything else is fine. But like I said, I think we'll... Where's it? Okay, that's fine. We will get her, like, pretty much VRChat ready. I think the only thing we need to do now, once we upload this and sort of test her out, which I think we could still test her out in VRChat, just to make sure that everything is, like, perfect. But I think the last thing we need to do is spring bones, which we'll do before we test her out, I think. And then, since I don't want to upload her with, like, shitty textures for the game version, I mean, technically I could update her once I do have the textures done, but I'm just... should I do that? That would mean I'd be done with her. But knowing me, if I upload her and sort of quote-unquote call her done, I won't come back. Because I'm really bad at sort of following up when it comes to that sort of stuff. So maybe I should just not upload her so that I'm forced to finish her textures. So then I could upload her 100% complete. I think I will do that. But like I said, we could go over to do the VRM version. Anyway, is there anything else I need from here? Real quick before we move on. I was checking to make sure that they all have the right materials, and also to make sure that their shape keys are turned off. It doesn't really matter too much, but it's sort of like I've kept it, like, I guess pretty uniform. Let me also change the name of this. I think it got reset when I do the cats add-on thing, which I had to do again to fix the mouth. Alright, let me save, let me export FBX. Let me export her over to Unity to VRChat. VRChat, ENA, call it ENA FBX. Export. Alright, so here is the big thing. I'm going to open up Unity now. And we're going to test to see if having a new extension cord is enough to, you know, not cause the switch to go off or whatever, you know. Hopefully the switch doesn't go off. If my stream suddenly drops, then that's what happened. I'll try to come back if we don't get much done, but today is a bit of a short one because we started late. So we'll see. I would like to come back to do some of the Steam Next Fest games. But, you know, we'll try. As I've said before, whenever my computer crashes, it takes, like, an absurd amount of time for it to sort of restart or relaunch. So I might not have the time, I guess. Or it might take too long. And by the time I, like, load up my PC, it's, like, too late. I think it's fine, although it's flicking quite a bit. I'm gonna close out of Steam for now. You technically don't need to have it open right now. Alright, I'm leaving, even though I'm like, I probably should turn off the air conditioner. I'm leaving it on just so I could do this test. Although my extension cord is blinking quite violently right now. Which just makes sense in my head. Because, like, What is it? That one only has to handle the computer and monitor. And then the other handles the air conditioner. So I assume because they're split up, it shouldn't have any issues. But then again, what do I know? Like I said, if my stream suddenly cuts out, it's because, for whatever reason, the switch broke or whatever the terminology is. While we wait for Unity to load up, I'm actually going to look up the Xbox showcase. Alright, this is from GameSpot, so blame them, this is bad. Xbox Games Showcase 2025, all the big announcements. Let's see what we have here. The Outer Worlds 2, I think they have, I feel like I've heard about this already. The fact that they're making a second one. I think the Outer Worlds, the first one, was available for free on Epic for like a little bit of time. And I think I actually tried to get into it, but you know, I'm not very good at like sort of finishing solo games by myself. I find that trying to do a solo game on stream is a little better, like with The Witcher. But yeah, I guess it's just like I could be doing other things, whether it's Blender, just like playing games with friends. I prefer multiplayer games. Or like, I enjoy multiplayer games, but I enjoy them to be non-competitive. Like Helldivers or like Deep Rock, and I guess Elden Ring as well. Night Rain. Because yeah, I don't know. I prefer to play cooperatively over competitively. What's next? High on Life 2? I never played any of the High on Life games. Holy shit, I'm stuttering like crazy. So I don't know. I never played the first one, so no clue how that's gonna turn out. I think it was funny. I don't know. I didn't really watch any like gameplay on it or anything like that. Resonance: A Plague's Tale. Wasn't A Plague's Tale? I feel like I played that game. Cause what was it? I think they released it for free. Everything I play is for free on Epic, apparently. Because I think the first game was about like, because I played it a little bit. There was like obviously a plague, duh. But it was about like a girl and her little brother, and they had to like sort of escape a castle because they basically got like overtaken or something. But then like as they're leaving, there's like a horde of rats or something crazy like that. And then they released the second one, I think. And I guess this is the next one, the next chapter in The Plague's Tale. Sorry, I should probably read what the fuck it says. Officially revealed, this time players will step into the boots of a new protagonist out in 2026. Follow Sophia as she searches for answers to her mysterious past, a journey that will involve the exploration and mythology. Exploration of time, sorry. The Xbox Ally, the handheld Xbox game. It's kind of funny. I guess like I'm so used to seeing the Switch with like the detachable side bits, that seeing a handheld that doesn't have like, it's basically a controller that got stretched, and then in the middle of both sides of the controller handles, I guess, there's a screen. That's what it looks like to me. It's kind of funny looking. The exciting thing about the announcement of the Xbox Ally was the reveal that a unified Xbox experience is currently in development for the handheld and other systems. I think, from what I heard, it will include Steam, which, you know, if you buy the Steam Deck, it's like this sort of standard. But I think you could also play games from, like, the Xbox Game Pass. If you have that, I might be wrong about that information, but that's what I've heard. Which, you know, not bad. You know, very good, I would say. Xbox Game Pass is very good. For the price, I would say. The Blood of Dawnwalker. New gameplay for The Blood of Dawnwalker shown off Plenty of action for you to sink your teeth into, and the game is currently scheduled to release 2026. I have no clue what this is, but it looks like a vampire game, which is why the whole sinking your teeth into was a little cheeky joke. Super Meat Boy 3D. What the fuck? It's Super Meat Boy, but even meatier 3D. The reveal trailer showed off plenty of challenging levels, as well as some of the painful consequences awaiting Meat Boy if you mess up a run. Very cool. Ninja Gaiden 4. I never played a Ninja Gaiden game, but I heard they're pretty good. I think most people were very excited about this. Currently in development. Launches October 24th. What else? Beast of Reincarnation. I don't know what this is. I actually did hear about this one. It's made by Game Freak, which is the studio that makes Pokemon games. Fascinating blend of swords and sorcery, but the biggest surprise here is that the action game is developed by Game Freak. It is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X in 2025. Ooh, it's coming this year. Crazy. The Indiana Jones in the Great Circle has a DLC. Introduces new locations and puzzles, and it'll be available starting September 4th. Very nice. Clockwork Revolution doesn't have a release date, but it did show. Grounded 2. Now, I did hear about this because Grounded, the first one, is a game that we might end up playing in the future because it is like a sort of survival crafting game. And God, do I love my survival crafting games. Moria, Valheim, just a few examples. I think, what was it? Abiotic Factor we're going to play once, the update comes out. I'm pretty sure that is also a survival crafting game. Wow, I just love my survival crafting game. But they're coming up with a second one. It's available July 29th. Wait, what? Oh, for Xbox Game Preview. So does that mean early access? I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Chronos, the new dawn, sorry. The new gameplay trailer showed more of the third-person survival horror game. This brief look revealed how grotesque creatures can fuse together to create even more deadlier foes, and how players will have to clear out nests full of these monsters. I haven't seen the trailer. Maybe we should watch some of these trailers, but I feel like that'd take too long. It takes 2 hours or so to get through all of them, but there's talking and stuff like that, which takes up a lot of the time, but I still feel like it would take a while if I sat down and watched all the trailers back to back. There are no ghosts in the Grand. Focuses on fixing up a cozy hotel during the day to investigate supernatural threats at night. Perhaps the best part of this game reveal trailer was the name of the cat who appears in it, as this fella is known as Mr. Bones, the bastard. There's probably a good reason for that. His face looks like a skull. I think that's why. Apellion. Nod's next game is Apellion, a narrative-driven sci-fi adventure. That's all it says. Mudang, Two Hearts, a stealth action thriller taking place in a modern South Korea. Set against this backdrop, unification after serious groups access Korean National Embassy. Wait, what? A North Korean soldier stumbles upon a K-pop star and is tasked with protecting her as she holds crucial information that could derail the future of Korea. What the fuck? K-pop. And then this one I also heard, Animo, a free to play. Whoa. Pokemon-like game by the name of Animo was announced, and it's much like its source of creature collecting inspiration. This title involves catching cute critters and bonding with them. Animo will launch with PC and mobile devices on 2026. Sorry. Solo leveling, they're having a game. I'm just going to speed past these, I think, so we could get into the Unity stuff. Planet of Luna, Children of Leaf. There's a Persona 4 revival. Fallout 76, Gone Fishing. It's a fishing expansion. Lovely. At Fate's End. Tony Hawk's Skater 3 and 4 with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's an Invincible game, a fighting game. I did see this one as well. Gears of War Reloaded. Sea of Thieves Season 17. What the fuck? They had 17 seasons? Crazy. Age of Mythology Retold. Heavenly Spear. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy 16. Keeper. I also heard about this one. I think you're in a lighthouse. And then I think the last thing they unveiled was Black Ops 7. I would say 6. Didn't they just release a Black Ops 6? Black ass? What am I saying? I don't know. I think I almost picked up Black Ops 6 because I'm a sucker for the zombies mode, and I think they had like a pretty interesting looking zombies mode. But good thing I didn't, because I haven't heard good things from it since. But I think I did play, like, there was like an open weekend or something that I did play through with a friend, and that was pretty actually enjoyable. But then again, it was only for like a few days, so maybe it would have gotten a bit stale afterwards. Alright. Sorry. Do I have Unity on right now? I do. Okay. So, it should have updated. We really can't tell though, because nothing should have changed. Alright, let's start working on the extra toggles. Or not extra toggles, sorry, the extra stuff that I want to add. So I do want to add a spring bone. Is her hair darker? Wait, hold on. Oh. What the hell? Her, what's it called? Her... Oh, I think she's using the wrong image. Hold on. I was about to say, her texture image didn't update. Hold on, this shouldn't take too long to fix. 1 second. Materials, textures, and this is... What is this? We have ENA color, ENA gray face, and a white face, and a BBQ color. Oh, it looks like it did update. But maybe not. Hold on. Let me try to replace it. BBQ color. .png. I should delete this one. And a yellow white. Why do I still have it there? Alright, let's test. There we go, it updated. So yeah, like I said, it's not perfect, but there was some issues, as you saw there, with the old baked version as well. There was some spots that turned out black for some reason, and like they weren't rendered right. Same with the hat. The hat was like the strap on it was not rendered correctly. I don't know why. It was very weird. It was like very specific parts that weren't rendered. But I ended up fixing it, of course. What am I trying to do now? Sorry, I'm like getting distracted. Okay, I do need to hold on. I want to get the static for the flipbook thing. I think I tried to do this before, and it didn't work. But I'm gonna try to do it again. Hold on. The thing is, I need to download a GIF. I need to use a GIF. Is this a good GIF? Which GIF did I want to use? I think it was this one. Yeah. I do have a video for it, but I think in the video, all I had to do was drag and drop the GIF into Unity, and then it would create the GIF into a flipbook. And then after that, all I have to do is put the flipbook into the Poyomi shader. And then I think that should have been it, but let me check. I don't even know if this is the right GIF. Let me see. Yeah, I need to upload the GIF to Unity, and then I could drag and drop it, and it will convert the GIF to a flipbook, and then I could play around with the settings. Wait, does this have control caption? It does. Oh yeah, I'm need to make sure that the total frames is set correctly, because if I set it too high, it will not loop nicely. Alright, I think I have it. Let's try this out. I tried to do it last time, I think. And I think it... Sorry. I think it didn't work. Ooh. Okay, what did I want to delete? And a white face? We don't need this texture. Which one was it? This one, right? Wait, no. It was this one. And a yellow white. Let's delete it. Delete. Alright. What am I doing? Let's put it here, yeah. Okay, let me download this GIF. Jiffy. Let's see, color, static. All right, what did I say? Yeah, did I already say that? I tried to do this before and it didn't work. Hold on, I need to move my Unity so I could grab it. Where is it? Colored static. All right, there you go. Now that's, I believe, a GIF, Jiffy. So now what I need to do is I need to go into our materials. I need to go into the gray version. I need to unlock the shader so I could actually edit it. Oh. I could probably delete this one as well. Wait, was that fine? I don't know if I was supposed to delete that one because I think I'm missing a material, aren't I? We have ENA color, ENA gray. Shouldn't we have like an ENA white? Am I crazy? Did I just fuck that up? It shouldn't be too hard to fix. All I need to do is create another material. Why was it bright pink though? That's the weird part. The reason why I deleted it was because it was bright pink, and so I thought maybe it was tied to the material. Wait, but won't that mess up some... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a lot going on right now. That might mess up a few of the things here, right? Let's see. Show white blue face. Shouldn't there be like an error telling me that like one of the materials is like gone? Hold on. Alright, well, I think I need to update these animations. I think I low-key fucked them up by doing whatever I just did. Hold on. Shit. Alright, oh yeah, let's rename this. So what is this? White. My bad. Poyomi. Outline. Did I give these things an outline? I don't think I did I? I don't think so. Is there a chance that I forgot to do the white face? Question mark? Is that even possible? What is it? I need to remove back face culling. Alright, I'm gonna have to edit the the animations. I'm gonna have to fix the white faces, but that's only two. That's only two animations, so that shouldn't be too hard. And I think I only really need to edit the head and mouth renders, not the other one. So I think it's fine. It's just weird. Why was it purple? That tells me that something was wrong with it. It was like entirely purple. It's not like barbecue extra color where there was like a little bit of... There is a little bit of color. It was just entirely purple, which tells me that something was wrong with it. I might have been using the wrong material or something. I don't know. Anyway, so if I go to, where was it? It's under, where is it? Special FX, and then flipbook. We'll turn it on, and then. Oh, I need to create a mask for it. I need to do that. Hold on. I'll do that in a moment. I could go back to Blender and do it. What do I need to do? Textures, drag and drop, texture array. Hey, that seems to work. I need to find out how... Does it tell me here how long it is? I don't think it does. I need to... Hold on. I need to check in the properties of the GIF how long it is so I can make sure that it loops nicely. Let's see. It is details. GIF. Does it even say how long it is? I don't think it does. Hold on, maybe there's a way to check if I open it. This doesn't tell me much, does it? Maybe I could take a guess. There must be a way to check, right? Hold on. What the hell? That's not helpful. Hold on. In the video, did it mention? Because for theirs, they did it, what is it, 49 frames? Let me reduce it down to 49, because look at that. It's very slow. Shit, whoops, I'm in the wrong place. Material. Oh, there is no... Oh, wait, shouldn't the flipbook tell me, actually? Hold on. What do you tell me, flipbook? A 2D array. 3 slices. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, no, it's the same. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't tell me much. Alright, hold on. I guess let's play around with the numbers. Because what can I do? I can... What controls alpha? I need to create a mask. I'll do that in a moment. Scale, offset, tilted, emission strength, rotation, rotation speed, multiply, add, manual frame. Oh, frame control. Current frame, 0. Can I not bring it up by ones? It's 3 frames, I think. If I set this at 3, what would it look like? It keeps on stopping. And I wonder if that's because the FPS is bad, or if Unity is like not rendering the movement of it 100% of the time. I don't know. It seems to move when I... Oops, didn't mean to do that. It seems to change when I move my mouse, which tells me that maybe it's not like rendering it correctly. It's hard to tell. Oh, it's when I move my mouse too, I think. It looks like it changes when I'm moving. It changes very slowly when I'm not. Or maybe I'm just making shit up. I don't know. My screen looks different from the video screen. In the video screen, you get to choose how many frames the flipbook has, but I wonder what version of Oyomi she's using. Maybe if I go back, she's using 7.8, or no, just 7. Maybe it's just a 7.8 thing, having to choose the the amount of frames. Maybe you could tell. Oh wait, maybe here. UV. The issue is it's also very hard to tell because it is just supposed to be kind of sporadic. It's hard to tell if Unity is not rendering it correctly or if it really does stutter this hard on its own. I don't know. Let's start and end frames. Oh, maybe this is what I need. I don't know. Oh shit, what did I do? I think I saved it. Yeah. Alright, let me try to make a mask for it. I think, is the hand mouth separate? I think it is, hold on. I'm going back to Blender real quick. Let's see, where is the hand mouth located? I'm hoping that I gave it space. I think it's this here. I mean, you guys can't see what I'm talking about, but... yeah, it should be this. Alright, I'm gonna make a simple mask for it. Let's see. Color static mask. Ah, shit, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, I'm saving it. Here it is. Such a small mask. Because it literally only has to affect that little bit there. So if you go into here and then put the mask on, and bam. Everything else is no longer affected. If I go into her mouths and I activate show hand mouth. Oh shit, whoops, wrong one. Why is it purple? Oh, what the fuck? Why isn't it working? What? Hold on. I didn't change anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get rid of you and get rid of you. How weird. Why did the mouth go inside of the hand? I literally just fixed these. These. Where is it? So this shouldn't be happening. But it is. Also, wait, what? Didn't I turn off backface culling? I should be able to, see it even if... Where did it go? Alright, first things first, why is it purple? Second thing second, why is activating the shape keys... Why are all the shape keys causing the mouth to disappear inward? That doesn't make any sense. Why is that happening? And I did turn off front face culling, right? Or back face culling on this one, right? Yeah, this is the one I'm working on. I definitely did. But cull off. You have cull off. You have off as well. You have off, and you have off too. Alright, a few things to take note of. I don't know why that's happening. Was her hair, like, darker here? I feel like I'm not supposed to use... Wait, whoops. Wrong one. I'm not supposed to use pitch black for her hair. And I think that's what I used. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Why would... Am I crazy? Wasn't it pitch black? Or I might be crazy. Alright, that's not the big thing, though. Why is the mouth shape key not working like it was in Blender? That is the frustrating part. Why is it syncing? It didn't do that in Blender. So why is it happening now? Oh, is that why? I think I accidentally... When I combined the heads, I think I accidentally made it so that they had an extra material. I need to fix that. Not only in Blender, but in the animations as well. Or actually, shouldn't affect the animations, I don't think. Okay. Anyway, that does seem to have been the issue, luckily. But I think it's still... Oh, no, it's fine now. Oh, but... For some reason, the... Oh, wait, because hold on. No, yeah, it should be fine. Hold on. Okay, now it works. Okay, I need to fix that. I just basically have to re-upload it, which shouldn't take too long. But I could still work on this. Hold on. So you can see it's moving there. I need to scale down the thing entirely. Wait, hold on. I need to do it, like, together. Hmm. Let me take off the mask real quick, just so that I can test this out. Ah, so that's what that did. I see. What does that do? Or maybe, hold on, I shouldn't scale it downward. I should scale it upward, shouldn't I? Or is that bad? Hold on. I think that is bad. Oh yeah, no, that is bad. Alright, let's try... And that's too small. Well, maybe that's fine, as long as it's where it has to be. Alright, wait, hold on. Let me pull up the texture image real quick, because I'm low-key forgetting where the hell this even is at. Should be there. Like here. It's just, where is the static now? Maybe let's increase it, actually, so I could see it better. Let's go with 0.5. Where is it then? I still can't see it. Alright, maybe let's set it back to 1. I guess because it's a part of a mask. Hold on, maybe we should remove the mask until we could figure out where to put it. And you move it a little bit to the left, to the right. My eyes are itchy. Okay, I do want to like stabilize this a bit, if that makes sense. Like, this should be like 50, right? Like 40, or maybe there's no. Shit. I want it to just be on. Oh, whoops. On the bit that we need. Wait, what? Look, that's pretty good. Yeah. I want to make it like a square, which means I have to like what? Let's see, that's like negative. Shit, whoops, wrong one. So the up and down is 7, or like 0.7, I guess, long. So I want the other side to be the same, right? Which it isn't, it's like 0.05. Actually, no, it doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? Yeah, I did that wrong, sorry. So that's 31. And this is 39. I could try to make it 40 by 40. Is there a way to make this bigger? I guess like this. Do you guys see the vision? Okay, wait. I think that means I have to make this 5. Shit, whoops. Oh shit, what the fuck? These aren't 5s. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh, but that makes it go the wrong way. This has to be 4, right? So that means that this has to be 4 as well. Oh yeah, that's fine. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense, right? That's gonna make it lower. That's gonna make it 38, not 40. I feel like that's too big. Maybe I shouldn't make it 40. They just have to be the same on all sides. They don't have to be even or whatever. I think in my head I'm trying to make them like either 35 or 40. Maybe 38 is fine. So the up and down needs like 7 more on each side. Because I think otherwise it's going to be stretched, and I don't want it to be stretched. That's basically what I'm trying to sort of fix or avoid or whatever. Let's add 5 here. Let's make this a 7. Oh, that's super long though. Oh shit, whoops. Maybe I can't make it 100% squarish. I mean, it is fine looking. It still like stops though, which I don't like. Alright, what happens if I put the mask on now? Will it break what I just did? It does not. Okay, good. I still feel like the the FPS is like slow. Like, is it supposed to be stopping? I'm unsure if this is like it's stopping because Unity can't render the full video or can't render like the GIF perfectly, or is it stopping because there's something wrong with the settings, and maybe I need to like sort of change the start and beginning, and maybe I need to change the FPS. I don't know. Because where was it? Where did I get that it's 3 frames? I forgot where I even got that from. From here? It says 3 slices. And when I try to test it out, it is flipping through like 3 different pictures, and that's how it's sort of getting this sort of staticky effect. Which is why I put the FPS to, or not the FPS, but the stop and start to 3. Because right, it's cycling through 3 different images. That makes sense in my head, right? And so then the FPS, I made it a multiple of 3. But I guess it doesn't have to be a multiple of 3. Let's try. What's it look like at 100? Like, you see, is it like moving too fast that it can't, or is it like it literally stuck on that frame? I guess let's test it out in game. We'll set it to 30, and we'll keep that at 3, and let's lock this this shader. We can test it out once we're inside of VRChat. Oh shit, why is her face like that? Oh, it's because of the... Okay, I need to do that. Also, she's missing her left and right bone. Sorry, she's missing her eye bones for some reason. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to re-upload her. Alright, I'm just doing one more double check to make sure that everything is fine. That was a bit of an oof on my part. I shouldn't, I should have checked that her head only had 1 material on it. But when I combined the mouths, I gave it an extra material by accident. Alright, and before we are able to move this over to VRChat real quick, I just need to make sure that... Well, first things first, let's make sure that, all the shape keys are turned off. Alright, that's fine. I just need to make sure that the... Whoops. Oh, no, that's fine, yeah. The animation for show... blue white face and show yellow white face specifically changes the material of her head and mouth to the ENA white. Oh yeah, because yeah, you see it's missing the material. So I'm glad I caught that. Alright, so that's fine. And now I have to do ENA blue face. Oh, what the hell? What's going on here? That shouldn't be there. Hold on. There's a little bit of white seeping into one of the faces. Where is that? Hold on, I need to play around with her face. Which one was this one? This is blue face. So hide everything but the blue face. Okay, everything seems to be fine. It might just be the material. Hold on. Ah, it is the material. There's a little bit of like white poking through. Hold on. Where is that at? I wonder how that happened. See, where is that? It's like down here. Ah, wait. Wait, where is that? Oh wait, I think I was looking at the wrong spot. Yeah, I was. I don't. Oh wait, no, I'm definitely looking at the wrong spot still. Hold on. Oh wait, is it down here? No. Where is it? Oh, it's up here, I think. Oh yeah, it is up there. Okay, I see it. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, that was my bad. While trying to fix, whoops, her eye bit, I accidentally dragged too much sauce into it. All right. Bam. Okay. Luckily, it just auto updates because of the way I have everything set up. All right, let me make sure that all her other faces are fine and there's not any issues with the material being messed up. That seems fine. Blue, white. Oh, I need to make sure that's on both. Okay, that's my bad. Head and mouth. That's fine. I have to do the same for the other one, but we'll go down the list to test it out. Oh, this one... What mouth is... Mouth. Skinned mesh. Oh, but that shouldn't be an issue, because only Skinned Mesh 0 gets affected. So I already have that. Skin Mesh 0, Skin Mesh... Oh, this one wasn't affected, but this is mouths. Skin Mesh 0. Apparently it did affect it. There isn't any errors. Oh wait, oops, I forgot to record. I didn't update. How weird. I don't know. It seems to be fine, so there doesn't seem to be any issues. Yeah, I guess as long as there's no issues, it should be fine. Gray face. That's fine. Red face. That's fine. This one again doesn't have a... Which one is that? On the mouth. It doesn't update. Or maybe I have to... Ah, okay, there we go. Now it updates. I mean, I'm gonna do that with the glitch face again. 'Cause maybe that's all I need to do. And swap it to something else. And then swap it back to barbecue. And then it seems to record it. It doesn't otherwise, which is weird. Anyway. What is it? We did red face. We're on white face. That seems fine. Yep. Yellow face. This seems fine. Yep. Show yellow face. This one I just need to update that. What was it again? And a white. On both the mouth and head. There we go. Perfect. Hat toggle on is fine. Then hat toggle off is also fine. Okay. So everything should work now. All this, I just messed up a whole bunch just to add a fucking flip book to the hand mouth thing. So dumb. But yeah, now we could do the, I need to make sure that this works. So this is mouth. For some reason, her eye bones are no longer being tracked. I wonder why that happened, but that's fine. Simple, where is it? Simple fix. Alright, she needs the left eye and the right eye. Did these get reset? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to like fucking... I can't see her eyes with all this junk in the way. I'm gonna have to edit some things. Or is it heads? Or actually it's mouths. Can I see your eyes now? Okay, I can. I just need to see your eyes a little bit. Or actually, let me hide everything else. Just so I can see your eyes very well. Alright. Okay, I don't think I have to redo it, luckily. It seems like it's saved, so it's fine. Alright. Looking upward. Looking downward. Looking left. Looking right. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Blend shapes. That seems good. She doesn't have... For some reason, why does she have a base in action? I didn't turn those on, but I can't turn them off for some reason. Weird. I can't turn them off, but they're on by default. And I don't remember switching them on. Oh, let me see. Reset to default. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess they're just on by default. I guess I'll check out Erica's to see if maybe they're supposed to be off by default. And then I didn't do anything wrong here. Let me see. I need to put our FVX here. Alright, let's see. Erica. Yeah, because look, she has a base and additive of gesture and action. And for some reason, ENA only has a base and action. But they're set to none, while Erica are set to default. Default locomotion, default idle, default action. She didn't have a hand layer because she didn't have like any expressions. So I didn't think it makes sense to put her in one. Why is this different? That is weird. Is it because the VRChat avatar descriptor changed or something? Did it change since between the last model? Did they make it so it's like this now? That is weird. I did reset it to default, and that didn't seem to fix anything. So I guess maybe it's fine. Let me look at some of the other ones. I do have Bashame's. Oh, Bashame doesn't have any playable layers. What the fuck? That doesn't seem right. Or does it? No, what? That definitely doesn't seem right. But then this one's also fine. Wait, what? I don't know. Why is ENA's different? Did I do something wrong? Question mark? Yeah, and if I reset to default, it doesn't do anything. I guess I'll just leave it like that. Okay, is there anything else I need to worry about? I think that's it. Oh, I need to do the fucking fizz bones. That's what I'm here for. Hold on. Let me reset her shape keys, even though it doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure I've made it so that the animations reset them when she's actually inside of the game, but I'll do it myself. Technically, it is 7, so I could stop working on her. I guess I want to test her out, I guess, before we move on to playing a game, whichever game that's going to be. I don't know what we're going to play. I haven't had a chance to look too much at the Steam Next Fest demos, so I don't have many downloaded at the time. We might just do some, like a game of Deep Rock or something. I think I'd rather do that, and then tomorrow I'll make the effort of like actually getting some Steam Next Fest games ready. Um, we'll see though. What do I need to do? Hair root. I think I usually always put it in the hair root bone, the fizz bone. Let me just quickly check. I'm like paranoid or something. That I'm like doing something wrong. Oh no, where is the fizz bone at? Oh, I have it on the avatar itself. Oh, okay, that's fine. I think I might copy the things there. I think I do need to showcase the fizz bone. Or not the fizz bone, the hair root bone. Because I need to select it as the root bone. Where is it? So it only affects these. Alright, I'm gonna copy, I think, everything here. Oh, except the hair root bone that needs to be reset again. Whoops. There we go. And I think let's test that out, I guess. And see how I think about it. I might have to edit some of the values so that her hair isn't like super springy or super bouncy or anything like that. Let's see. It's very stiff, but that's not bad. I kind of don't want it to sort of like fly around all over the place, TBH. So if it's stiff, it's fine. It sort of results in like less clipping. I'm okay with it. There's a reason why I keep on copying it. Yeah, that works, I think. I could always change it. Like I said, I still need to completely finalize her textures, so I will be back to this Unity version. So if I do decide to show, am I using the right one? I am, okay. Wait, this avatar is not imported as an humanoid rig? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, she's not T-posing, that's why, bruh. Alright, is there anything wrong here with her? I don't think so. I'm trying to think, was there an issue that... I think in my head I thought there was an issue that might have involved her rig. But I don't remember what it was. So I didn't mention it. Oh, was it this? Oh, it was. Oh, that's why. Okay, good. Okay, the fact that it was a humanoid rig fixed it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm happy. Everything lines up now with how it should work. All right, let's see. Because, yeah, it told me that. So, yeah, everything should be fine. Everything looks the same. Avatar uses textures with box minmap, which blurs distant textures. Switch to Kaiser for improved sharpness. That does not have a good rating of good or better, so it cannot be used as a fallback, custom fallback. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're going to test it out now in VRChat, and once we do, we will hop back, or we will go play a game. But because, oh shit, whoops, something fell. Because it is VRChat, there's a chance that Easy Anti-Cheat could crash my PC, and so if that does happen, we will not be back to play game. But if it doesn't happen, then we'll play Deep Rock or something. Or I guess there is a demo that I had in mind that we could try out. Maybe we'll do that if the download doesn't take too long. And I did download, what was that one? Wildgate or something. The sort of competitive ship space game. Maybe we could do that one too. I don't know. I kind of am tired, so playing something that I know, like Deep Rock, might not be a bad idea. But then again, I could always play that afterwards, as I take a little break. Either way, like I said, we're gonna, once it's done uploading, which it should be done soon, we'll go over to VRChat. And, oh, did the music reset? I think it did. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna turn it off anyway, but whatever. We're gonna go over to VRChat, and we're gonna try her out. Like I said, if VRChat crashes my computer, I will not be back. But if it doesn't crash my computer, I will play something. Alright, I do actually have to launch Steam. Kind of forgot that I closed out of it earlier today. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Alright, I'm going to close out of Blender either way, since we're not going to use it today. So yeah, tomorrow, for the Blender section, because we are technically done with the Blender section, / Unity / whatever. Like I said, I still need to work on her textures, specifically her game version textures, since some of the sharpness of her outlines have been dulled out during the baking process. I still need to fix those. Depending on how this test goes, we'll either hop back over to Blender or VRChat, not VRChat, sorry, Unity, to continue trying to sort of tweak any sort of issues that I might see. Or, if she is good, then we will hop over to trying to get her VRM and Warudo version completed tomorrow. And then once I have that like close, ready to upload, then if I'm unable to like fix her textures off stream in time, I will work on that on stream as well. And then once the textures are 100% done, then I will upload her to VRChat, upload her to Warudo, and upload her as a VRM, or like make her into a VRM, and that should all be fine. I'm launching VRChat now. Fingers crossed, Easy Anti-Cheat doesn't crash my game, or my computer. We'll see, though. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I think that's it. Like I said, I'll take some time after today's stream. Obviously, I'll work on the textures some more, but I will take some time to look at Steam Next Fest, pick out some titles that I want to try out, some demos, and I'll have them downloaded by tomorrow, so we could do that. Because last time, I don't know if it was Steam Next Fest last time I played demos on stream, but I remember playing a bunch of demos, and they were all very good. I don't think I played like a bad one, or maybe I did. There was like one weird one where you had to like punch people, and it just kind of looked really bad. No offense to the developer. I'm sure he's trying, and they should continue to try, but it was kind of just a bit, a bit out of the, kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably search it up by category and choose the ones that I am most interested in just by looks. Like I said, I already have like, I guess technically Jump Ship was a demo for Next Fest, and that one I like, but like I said, I feel like it'd be more fun with more people. I don't know if there's a way to match online, but even if there was a way, I think it'd be better with people you could actually talk to. And like I said, I have here Wildgate, which is like a PvP ship game, like spaceship game. But we won't try that out today, like I said. And I think there's some games that I also wish listed that okay, let's close out of this actually. That got some demos for the next fest, so we might be checking those out too. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, no uploading her to Blender today or to VRChat. Technically, I can if she's good, but like I said, I don't want to upload her now, fix her textures, and have to upload her again with like a newer version. I guess I could, but I kind of want to get it all done now. All right, we're in. Let me swap over to my avatar. Oh shit! Whoops, not that. All right, let me put it up on screen so you guys could join me. Come along with me. Luckily, it didn't crash. That is the good thing. All right. What did that say? VR comfort intense. Okay. Anyway, here she is. Ooh. The hair moves. Maybe it's a bit too... When you move side to side, it's like very sharp. But when you jump, it like... The little hair triangles work, I think, as well as I want them to. The moving side to side, though, is a bit sharp. Especially this one here. I'll need to edit that. But that isn't an issue with, what's it called? Like her Blender. That's her, like, Unity version that needs to get fixed. Yeah. And then the back here is fine, I think. It's just this one that needs to have its own separate, fizzbone, because it needs, like, better collides. Alright, let's swap over. Let's make sure her toggles work. Blue face. White face. The other white face. The gray face. Oh, with this one, I need to check her hands. Let's, go into camera mode. You guys see what I'm looking at? Good, okay. And then we could check out her hands. Her eyes still closed. Didn't I fix this? Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. How was I gonna fix this again? I think I was gonna remove this face from left click and right blink, or is that not a good idea? Well, technically, left blink and right blink aren't used in Unity or in VRChat. I mean, all right, hold on. Her mouth thing doesn't work. Like her her staticky thing. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work. Technically, it should be there. Let me check out her other hand and maybe... Do you think maybe it's only on one hand, I mean? Oh, this mouth is fucked. Why is that? I thought I fixed this. But I guess I didn't. Oh, this eye's fucked too. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working on this hand either, but... Oh, man, I thought I fixed this, but I guess I didn't. What's the point of all the thing I did with, like, the mirror modifier and stuff like that if it's gonna break still? How can I even fix this? Alright, let me check her hands. Hold on. Does that look the same as this one? I think it does, right? That's really odd. I don't know why this hand in particular is reacting so differently. They should be the same. But this, because yeah, the shape keys are exactly the same on both sides, or at least like as same as I could get them. But then this one's getting pulled too much to the right, and the mouth is stuck inside the hand. Is it the wrist? That wrist is like weird, and that wrist is fine. Maybe it's the wrist. Look at the way the wrist is bending this hand. I need to take a look at what hand is that? Her right hand? Hold on. Also, this elbow here, but it's not on this side. I think I figured out how to fix that, but hold on. I think I fixed it on the other side. Let me write this down. Alright, what's wrong with her? I forgot to write down the Fizzbone stuff. Okay, web, series, version, front hair needs separate Fizzbone. Oh, wait, hold on. Fizzbone to control clipping. Look at her right hand, or right arm. Elbow, not the same as left, and overall... Oh, wait, also, wait, I should mention the wrist is also important. Same with wrist. Overall, the weight paint looks off. What else did I want to see? Okay, yeah, the hand eye still closed in gray face toggle. Did I write down how I was going to fix that? Because the other way to do it was to make a separate shape key, but I thought I figured out a way to do it without doing that. Well, actually, that would be super easy to make a separate shape key, because all I need to do is set the left blink and right blink to 100, then create new shape key based on current shape keys, and then just remove the other eye things and just keep the mouth eye. Okay, that's actually super easy. Let me write that down. Make new shape key for left and right blink without hand eyes. Use left and right blink at 1 and mix from that to easily make it using blend from shape. Alright, that's super easy to fix. Alright. Okay, yeah. For some reason, yeah, this hand is like weirdly bending. And I thought I fixed it on this side. It seems like it works on this side, though her thumb is like weirdly shaped. And on this side, I feel like her thumb isn't so shaped. Weirdly, I mean. Alright, let me... What else toggles do I have? Red face. I turn on her hat. White face. Oh, wait, I need to test her hair out with this one, too. Oh, her hand... Oh, shit. You know what? I think I know what's wrong here. I think her rotation constraints must be turned off. Shit, okay. We're not fixing this stuff right now, but rotation constraints on BBQ version are not turned on for some reason. There's only one bone there. That's like the only bit. Like, is that fine? Like, that's such like little movement. That's fine. It's sort of like that. Here, let's turn on the hat so you can see how it looks like with the hat on. Yeah, that looks fine. Perfect, even. Okay, yeah. Fucking stupid. Stupid shit. Stupid. I feel like this elbow also has that, like, issue. Is that her? That is her right hand, too, right? No, that isn't. Wait, hold on. No, yeah. No, wait, it is this hand, isn't it? The hand that's fucked up on the other side? I think it is. This hand's also, like, has, like, it weirdly, like, bumps to the side. You see that? It, like, sort of has a bit of a bump. And then the wrist is sort of fucked up, too. I guess it's just this hand. I have to check out the weight painting. Something must be wrong. Alright. That's fine. I fixed that issue with the extra thing there getting messed up. Glitched face. Oh, the glitch face shape keys clip in the nose. Good to know, I guess. Glitched face. Wait, oops. Glitched face. Shit, what the fuck? I'm spelling everything wrong. Shape keys cause clipping at nose part. Fix, please. Alright, is there anything else that I should care about? I think that's it. That's so funny, though. So stupid. What a stupid fucking issue. Look at that. That's so dumb. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. I did say, sorry, I did say that, one second. I did say that I was gonna play a game, but I have been called. I got a text. Sorry, I have to go now. But tomorrow we'll be back. I did say tomorrow I might not be back. The schedule this week is a bit fucked. But I'll try to let you guys know when I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back on Thursday and Friday so we can continue with this. I'm almost done. There's like these, it's weird. I don't know why the rotation constraints reset themselves. Maybe I've exported her too many times that it kind of messed things up. Or maybe it was always messed up. And then her hand, what's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, I need to figure this stuff out. This one's a bit of a mess. There's so many like weird things I'm doing with her. Also, her hand like flip hook doesn't work, which is what I did all this for. Like, if that doesn't work, then what am I doing all this for? It doesn't matter. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe it doesn't work in in VRChat. I think it does. It definitely should. Oh, look at that. Lol. You can see the inside. You can see all the little heads in there. Hello, little head. Little ENA. Hello. Oh, you can't see it anymore. Alright, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. We'll have to fix all those issues. I thought we were, like, pretty home stretched. But then, damn. When it's not one thing, it's another thing. As my mom always says. But she says it in Spanish. But yeah, whatever. It's the same thing. So yeah. That's it for today. Tomorrow, like I said, I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow. I'll be back. More Blender. Hopefully I'll be back on Tuesday or not Tuesday, sorry, Thursday or Friday. If I can't be on here tomorrow, I'll try to find some Steam Next Fest games, demos to get so we could try them out on stream. Hopefully I could find some bangers to add to my wish list. Will I ever get them? I don't know. There's a lot of games in my wish list that I should probably get first. TBH. There's some good ones. I don't know. We'll see. It's always fun to play demos either way, even if I don't plan on getting them. Yeah. I think that's about it. What am I saying? What a weird one today. Started late. Sorry about that, but it shouldn't happen again. Weird schedule. Sorry about that. Might happen again. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. The extension cord nonsense works. My computer has not shut off, so I'm pretty happy about that too. Yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go now. So see you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. We'll be back. Bye. Oh, I wasn't ready. Shit. Bye.